Welcome!
This is Story Shamans.
This week, what are we talking about? Cubby number 10, Intellect.
An intellect line is the part of your story that makes an audience think. It's an idea that's discussed, a concept expressed, an intellectual theme that pervades your story.
It could take the form of an intriguing, complicated idea, novel information, a thought experiment, or a philosophical question posed to your audience.
If you're going with some kind of philosophical question, the best ones are the unanswerable questions. The ones so large and all-encompassing that there is no one right answer.
So, in the telling of your story, you put forth these heady ideas and challenge your audience to do the same. You should be throwing them ideas that spur them on to come up with even more brain-busted ideas of their own.
That's not to say that every story you tell has to have some kind of metaphysical brain teaser at its base. If you want to keep your intellect line a little more low-key, you can just layer in a basic, generally stimulating idea. Like, say, how DNA sequencing works, how the stock market is traded, or how pastries are made.
Like your emotion line, your intellect line will typically have one central idea that is then explored in different ways and different forms throughout your story.
So you could have your main intellectual idea, and then you could break the story up into related sub-ideas. Say your main intellectual idea is, what is power? And then you have, say, 4 sub-ideas. Money, sex, violence, and love.
The central idea, power, is explored as it's expressed through these 4 different domains.
With your intellect line, you have an opportunity to include an intellectual idea in your story. Say something related to science, politics, or philosophy. Whatever you think will be intellectually interesting.
Examples? Sure, why not?
An intellect line could question the nature of reality, like in The Matrix, or Inception, or Vanilla Sky.
Or an intellect line could examine a conceptual idea, like the American Dream, as seen in The Great Gatsby, or American Beauty.
Science fiction stories commonly have an intellect line about the limits and consequences of science and technology, like in Frankenstein, The Prestige, or Iron Man.
An intellect line adds a heavy amount of intelligence to your story.
It gives your audience something to mull over. Something to think about long after your story's over.
Like a moral line, your intellect line can teach your audience something. Give people some novel information or ideas they'd never considered.
And learning new stuff is always good.
Next week, we're moving on to narrative.
What is that?